Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Pinball FX2. Last time we did Star Wars, the episode 5, and kind of an interesting table, slightly better than average, still kind of had some problems with it. Today we're going to do Thor, and I'm hoping it's good. We kind of need all the Marvel tables going forward to be good, just to even reach a ratio of 50-50 with as far as bad tables and good tables. I don't know a ton about Thor, but I know a decent amount. So let's hop in here and see what this is. This is probably mostly just around Thor in general and his adventures in Asgard and not on Earth, which is probably not that many. Anyways, is this based around the movie? I think I saw the Thor movie, or most of it, so... But no, it doesn't seem like it. Again, as we load in, we can see a sharp split here with ice on the right, fire on the left. That's difficult to see on the eyes. The art style here of some of his friends from Asgard. There's, I believe, called the Destroyer. He looks different in the movie. There's Loki. He looks different in the movie. I think that is Sith. I may be totally wrong about her name. There's Thor. He looks totally different in the movie. This is totally comic book renditions. There's a frost giant, a fire giant, and big old serpent. The pop-up bumpers are volcanoes. There's a ramp. There's a Uru. There's a castle in the background. The Rainbow Bridge is the central lane. Doesn't seem like there's a ton of stuff here. How many ramps do we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 or 7. 4 flippers, 5 in lanes. So Thor and Mjolnir, his hammer on the lower right.
I welcome you to our family and our brotherhood.
So is that Odin?
Another great day for Asgard.
Among all 9 worlds, Asgard reigns supreme. Awesome.
So,
nice shot.
The events before Thor
the beauty
really
of Asgard.
enters Earth and does most of his stories involve Asgard and
Surtur stirs, my son.
And the
Only
9
evil
worlds
can come of
under
this.
control of Asgard, so 9 entire planets.
Golden apple acquired.
Golden apple. And nowadays when I hear golden apple, I just think
Asgard,
Minecraft.
the golden realm.
There we got the Rainbow Bridge, which
Asgard
is what it
visited.
crosses to go to
Choose
different
your
places.
destiny.
Brothers duel the Destroyer, Ymir's attack. Ymir rages again. Let's start with Brothers duel. Ymir is probably
Upon
the
your defeat,
serpent
I will
over
be
there
the
on the
mightiest of all who inhabit the Golden Realm.
Nay, evil one, never shall you defy the All-Father's rule.
So you can kind of see how, like, old Thor is as a story and how kind of, I don't want to say lame, but old-fashioned and cliched and silly comic books used to be.
Left kickback activated.
These outfits, the
Nice shot.
general stories. And see, that's a real shame that both
Awesome.
Marvel and DC won't really let people make new
Fantastic.
characters and tell new stories. And that's a huge generalization, but it's kind of true. Sif, S-I-F, yeah.
Right kickback activated. Kickback.
That if somebody did make a new story, at least it would be somewhat modern and feel more realistic than the tales that they had to tell back in the days of censorship, self-censorship, and comic book codes. And just so much has changed in the decades since.
Fantastic! Awesome!
Of course, then maybe the comics
Mighty.
wouldn't feel quite like the old comics, but
Perhaps
frankly,
I should destroy you now,
people that want
Loki.
comics to be
Cannot attack one
silly
who flees like a
the old
spineless
comics
jackal.
are the people that are dying out.
Right
They're
kickback
literally
activated!
the people that originally had comics like that.
The Fire Lord of Muspelheim, son of Odin.
I go back and look at
Golden
comics
apple
that are as old
In
as
the
I
name
am,
of Odin,
and
the
they are
All
just
Father,
silly.
may Asgard never fall.
And like that's really in the time
Fantastic.
of when X-Men
Nice
was
shot.
in its first or second series.
Asgard visited. Choose your
Will be the
destiny.
Destroyer this
This is the
time.
battle I have waited eons to behold. The battle that shall finally see the end of the mighty Thor!
Whose
They're
vile
violating the
spirit
rule
now gives
here.
thee Life destroyer.
Just having the holding the ball, stopping me from actually being able to fly with it.
Awesome.
So there's a reverse scoop hook that I'm hitting every now and then. But what do I have to hit? The Destroyer's power is increasing each time, which I assume is
By
bad.
Hela! Nay!
In Viking tradition, he said by Hela.
I am Thor Odin's son, defender of
I
Asgard.
don't know if that is the
Back to
realm
the
of
slime
hell
from
in
whence you
Viking
came,
beliefs,
beast!
which is hell, H-E-L, where
Fantastic!
all people who don't die in battle end up. So
Ball saved!
it was very important in Viking tradition to die in battle.
Golden
They
apple
didn't care about
acquired.
anything else. There was, I think, some stipulations for the women too, that they could maybe die during childbirth
My child, go play with your uncle.
or something like that, and that would get them into Asgard. No, Valhalla. Yeah, Valhalla.
Among all 9 worlds, Asgard reigns supreme.
Asgard visited. Choose
Pretty
your
easy
destiny.
to start a mission here.
Mimir,
We have the
greatest
same
among the
problem.
frost giants of Niflheim, and I will bring eternal night to the land of the gods. Death
A lot
to
of
the
Thor
enemies
is
of
directly
Asgard.
stolen from ancient Viking traditions and folklore. I guess folklore among
Left
traditions.
kickback activated.
So Ymir is the frost giant, so I still don't know who the snake is.
Amazing!
That was weird. The ball felt a little jittery as it moved. I don't know why that would be the case. Last time I left another game running in the background, and usually that's what I blame when the game starts getting a
Nice
little
shot.
jittery.
Hurry up. Right kickback activated.
But I closed that this time. I remembered to close it. It may very well be that these older tables are using an older version of the Pinball FX engine, and they are slightly less smooth here. Of course, I said a few recordings ago, there's this Kickstarter game that's a pinball game that they're using the Unreal Engine on, and that kind of then negates the need to make your own engine if you can make a really good looking pinball game
Awesome.
using Unreal, which lots and lots of people do use to make some pretty big games.
Hurry up.
Thor's temperature apparently is going down. I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to be hitting here.
Mighty!
Awesome.
I'm getting jackpots. I'm getting kind of low jackpots. considering everything, but whatever. I need one more strike before his temperature goes all the way down, I guess.
Ball save activated.
And so I think I'm trying to get this ramp on the right with the lightning flashing.
Kick back. Hurry up.
Get the ball up there into the other side and then try to make that shot.
Back to your cold, dark cave, ice
See,
demon!
I'm not doing... Oh, I won. Oh, interesting. So going up that ramp was an acceptable solution. Didn't look like it was, but okay.
Extra ball! Back to the slime from whence
Wow,
you
I
came,
am doing
beast!
really good. Considering everything. Considering I don't know what I'm doing. Apparently I'm doing really good. Which, it's not really a terrible thing to make your pinball table work that way. It's not a bad idea to considering it's not like a video game where you go spend $60 and have every single bit of access to it for the rest of your life. Pinball tables are going to be, if they're in the real world, in an arcade that you would be visiting maybe at most once
In the name of Odin, the All-Father,
every few days or once a month. If you go to the mall in an arcade like once a month.
Behold,
These days I
the
don't know
beauty
how
of
often
Asgard.
kids go to the mall at all, if they do any, and if the mall even has an arcade, which many don't. So,
Among
if you were
all
playing,
nine
for
worlds,
instance,
Asgard reigns
Halo
supreme.
or something, you don't need to make everything super obvious
Asgard
and easy.
visited. Choose your destiny.
If you're only going to spend 30 minutes, just try to destroy an
I
Asgard.
will be the Lord of Asgard, and with the destroyer armor, my goal is within reach!
Never have I seen the Destroyer more relentless, more filled with killing fury.
Let's see. I think I'm trying to shoot up the center lane. Keep on hitting flashing things. I think I need to get the cross shot here. Oh, that's going to be difficult. Missed that. We haven't run into a table that's had really negative verbiage in the auto cues for a while. I think we may be done with seeing any of them like that. That's nice.
Right kickback activated.
Missed that cross shot again.
Amazing.
Jackpot. Again, just trying to get things to work. I'm not sure if what I'm doing is right.
Ball save activated.
Seems to be doing something. I think I needed to get more cross shots. More cross shots than I could probably pull off. Man, I keep missing that hit. Thor's health is down to 1. One more hit and I'm done for it. And I missed. Again, I missed. That ball was moving really slow there.
Kick back.
Well, it seems like this mission is giving me more than a fair amount of time to accomplish what it wants, but giving me a pretty difficult goal in that cross shot.
Sooner or later, I'll find a way to obtain the enchanted hammer and the throne of Asgard.
So I don't think I succeeded there, but it sounded like I did. So that's kind of confusing.
Amazing. Awesome.
They were very worried when they were
Asgard
making the Thor
visited.
movie.
Choose
If there
your
was,
destiny.
Let's try the mirror ridges again. We have
The nightmare of Ymir is
they're
reborn.
afraid that
While breath remains
that
in
the
me, I shall
rainbow
fight you.
bridge would exist and that it would be very silly. And I feel the movie did a very good job on having similar things but not making it look silly. That's the ultimate problem for at least the initial movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe was how do we make this not turn
Increased
into
scoring.
a cartoon-looking
I will not
joke.
falter.
They didn't want something like Batman and Robin.
Don't stop
Wow, I'm at
shooting.
49 million. Wouldn't it be something if we didn't even get to the instructions? If
In
we
the
had
name
one
of
game
Odin, the
that went to
All-Father,
full hour,
may Asgard never
first
fall.
game, full hour.
Golden apple acquired.
Come, my child. Go play with your uncle.
Asgard, the Golden Realm.
Ball saved.
Still don't like the half split here. It just seems silly.
Back to the slime from
You
whence
don't have to
came,
devote
beast.
Left kick back
the entire
activated.
table to a
Nice
thing,
shot.
or half of the table to a thing.
The demons of Muspelheim grow more powerful.
It screams of a lack of actual good artists.
Challenge the Fire Lord of Muspelheim,
I have to think that somebody who had pride in their art would say, no, we can kind of like naturally blend these things. We don't need to just have a
Among all
parallel
9
line.
worlds, Asgard
We could make it
reigns
so it
supreme.
feels like it
Right
subtly
kick back activated.
changes
Golden apple
colors.
acquired.
And certain areas are slightly darker, certain areas are slightly lighter.
Surtur
There is
stirs,
an
my son.
incredible
Only
lack of
evil
subtlety
can come
in
of
this
Ball
table.
save activated. Kick back.
Most games you wouldn't even notice the artistry. It would just be a general sensation, the feeling that you get from it. Because art, often the background art, the table art
Amazing.
in this case, which is the background art for this
Fantastic.
example, it's supposed to be the melody of
In
a
the name
song,
of Odin, the All-Father,
something you don't
may
really
Asgard never fall.
recognize as playing, but it gives a general feeling and mood. If there was no music playing at all,
Son of
in this example,
I am Surtur, ruler of Muspelheim. At
new
long
guy,
last, the hour of
what
reckoning
did,
has come.
Nice shot.
so I'm trying to hit this reverse scoop thing.
Mighty. Ball saved. Amazing. Fantastic.
Okay, I just have 3 balls on the floor, right?
Asgard, the Golden Realm.
So there is a way to get a multi-ball.
Asgard visited. Choose your destiny.
Let's start the destroyer again.
I tire of you, brother.
I'm
Now I
actually
shall use the
completing
armor to
some of
defeat
these
you.
The
missions.
Destroyer.
This
wants
is
to
really,
attack
really
me.
weird for
Why?
me. We haven't had this level of success in any other table.
Left kickback
Nothing
activated.
anywhere close. We've maybe finished 1 or 2 missions at most on a really great game. I'm on mission number 3. And if I can get the ball into the right things, I'm gonna succeed on mission 3. Come on, give me that scoop. So I need some really tight right angle shots to pull off here. And I'm not pulling them off, but I'm keeping the ball in play. That's something at least. Spell out Molnir.
Nice shot.
That's 1. How many did I need to do?
Amazing. Mighty.
The jackpots are giving me only 500,000, but I'm getting jackpots a lot. So they're kind of like misusing the phrase jackpot in my book, but I guess I really have no place to complain since I have like 50 million points right now. Just keep on going.
Fantastic!
This sharp right angle shot, I don't think I can get it. It's too difficult. Yeah, I don't think I can intentionally make that shot ever. I mean, well, it's not on the right, it's on the left. See, that's about as far as I could go. There, I actually got it, but that too didn't decrease his power. So is there something else I'm supposed to be shooting at? I still have 1 more ball.
By Mjolnir's might.
And I guess the skill shot was to hit one of those
Behold the beauty of
targets
Asgard.
on the side.
Among all 9 worlds, Asgard reigns supreme.
Awesome!
Yeah, I didn't defeat the destroyer.
Asgard visited. Choose your destiny.
So do we do Ymir Rages again, or let's do Ymir Rages
A
again?
war of centuries ends today, Asgardian. You will fall to Ymir.
It feels
While
like
breath remains in me, I shall fight you.
he doesn't. Thor, as far as the non-Earth people to fight, doesn't even really have a good collection of people. If we're fighting the
Ball save
destroyer
activated.
twice and
Left kickback activated.
ooh, I got some fire. So my ball is on fire, and that's going to melt
Minor setback for the god of
walls, and
thunder.
then I have to hit through them up the ramps.
Awesome!
Yes, so at 23 minutes for the first game and 61 million points, it may very well be that we don't get any higher than this. We may have gotten really, really lucky here. And let's see, what were the achievements again? Since we did all... let's see, I need the mouse to find out, I guess. Accomplish all the Asgard missions. Seems almost doable. Wield Mjolnir and defeat So Teeth. Let's look at the table guide. So, hit the 3 Sith targets. That's what I thought the name was, Sith or something. Kickbacks by getting the 5 rollers to spell Frost and Giant. Multipliers by collecting golden apples, so we now know what that's about. extra ball by collect 60 golden apples and to achieve the extra ball, or you get a random reward from Odin's gift. Combos through shooting that. Surfif, multi-ball. You have to first has to destroy 25 elements. Day of the Dead. Shooting that top lane up there. There's like a secret sneak-in area there. Cross shot, I don't think we'll ever get that. Wielding Mjolnir by hitting those targets, probably not. Gate of Asgard. Their main mission jackpots, there are 5 jackpots. You can increase them. Let's see. More jackpots, more jackpots, more jackpots. Brothers Duel. The orange lamps in front of the right orbit and left arm that represent Loki on the main mission. Each shot landed in the lanes will make Loki strike at Thor. The other ramps on the left, flashing in blue color, represent Thor. Shooting these lanes will make Thor hit this. Both Thor and Loki will start with 7 health points. So you get to pick who wins. Interesting. It doesn't even matter. The Destroyer exploits moment power and deploys energy. Force power can be increased by shooting the bumpers, but via the 2 orbits. Right loop. The Destroyer's power will grow, and he will gradually push down Thor. The mission will be completed or lost when either the character pushes the other to the ground. Thor's power can be increased by shooting the bumpers. So I just need to hit the bumpers non-stop? Okay. While Ymir tries to freeze Thor, Thor tries to loosen the giant's grip, striking her. The player has to shoot the flashing lanes in order to free Thor and charge the right spinner to get magical boosts from Loki and prevent Thor from being freezing. Destroyer in Asgard will try to defeat Thor using powerful bolts of energy. This is the only way opportunity for them. He needs to charge his times before releasing the devastating energy. This is the one and only time opportunity Thor has to harm the Destroyer with his hammer. In order for to have Mjolnir thrown, the lanes flashing with the orange color need to be shot at. The center hole will keep moving the ball to the right arm. The Destroyer gathers enough charge energy bolts. Both characters have 3 health points. So a lot of craziness here. I didn't realize there was a loop there on a second crossover shot. In this mission, excel cold air towards it freezes. Player has to shoot down the ice blocks and then shoot it. Yeah, I'd already figured that one out.
Welcome to Asgard.
So, oddly on this table, I kind of have to say just ignore trying to beat some of these missions and just have fun.
In the name of Odin, the All-Father, may
because
Asgard never fall.
some of these
Behold,
shots
the
are going to
beauty
be
of Asgard.
very difficult. But even if you don't do anything, as long as you push the ball and play, which seems pretty easy to do, they may have finally gotten some angles good here, tested some stuff out. While I can make the usual complaint that there's too many ramps here, they're moved a little bit forward. You can see the back playfield is mostly full with the decoration, which makes the whole table a lot shorter,
Golden apple
making the
acquired.
whole game a lot easier. So I don't think we even hear from Odin here.
Choose your destiny.
So Brothers Duel, we'll start
Upon
with this
your
one.
defeat, I will be the mightiest
I would
of
say
all who
always start
inhabit
with
the
Brothers
Golden
Duel
Realm.
because
Nay, evil one.
you're going to
Never shall you defy the All-Father's rule.
you're gonna succeed at
Nice
this
shot.
mission as long as you don't lose the ball. Just hit the flashing
Fantastic.
blue ramps if you can.
Mighty.
If you can't, hit the flashing orange ones and then play as Loki. Come on, reverse scoop. keep the phone blade.
Mighty.
There's no real timer here. So I guess as long as you're cool to play,
Fantastic.
you're cool to play. A reverse scoop is a difficult one to hit. It's started to try to actually hit it. And wouldn't it be the weirdest thing of all if I start getting like 10 million points and that's it?
Perhaps I should destroy you now, Loki. But I
Loki
cannot attack
defeated.
one who flees like a spineless jackal. Asgard, the Golden Realm.
The destroyer possesses its own violent consciousness. Be wary.
Got the bonus multiplier up. That's nice.
Ball save activated.
And if I got
In
that
the name
bonus
of
multiplier
Odin,
up to
the
10
All-Father,
times,
may Asgard
that
never
56,
fall.
that 50 million may have been 500 million. That's one of the major things I don't really try to play for, since I don't really try to play for skill in
Nice
pinball as
shot.
much as for fun.
Fantastic.
So
Golden apple
a
acquired.
true pinball wizard trying to get the high score would immediately get the bonus multipliers up to 10 before doing anything else, if they can.
Among all 9
Or whatever the
worlds,
maximum
Asgard
bonus
reigns
multiplier is.
supreme.
Whether it's 10 or 12 or
Asgard
8.
visited. Choose your destiny.
Ymir's attack. Let's see. We'll try to destroy
I
again,
tire
I
of you,
guess.
brother. And now I shall use the armor to defeat you.
The destroyer wants to attack me.
So what's
Why?
interesting about the movie is
Right kickback activated.
in the movie the destroyer is kind of not under direct
Amazing.
control of Loki. He just sets it off to go. I'm not even sure it's under Loki's control at all. It may have actually been set off
Nice
for a
shot.
different reason, as this kind of security guard. So I think I'm just trying to hit the bumpers.
Kickback.
Kickback saved me. That's always nice when that happens. It is really difficult to get into these bumpers that are in the left section here.
Awesome.
You can get up in there, but every shot that gets it that way doesn't actually hit the bumpers. You have to start
Watch out.
like bumping the table to hope the ball just hits a bumper and stays in there for a while. Destroyer's power is getting higher and higher. And I'm hitting all these things and they're not doing anything.
Fantastic.
And what finishes this
By
this
Hela.
run?
Nay.
I don't know what actually finishes it. Not powerful enough for the skill shot there.
Ball save activated.
The demons of Muspelheim grow more powerful.
So Sif, I don't think really
Fantastic.
is. I don't know.
Behold the beauty of Asgard.
It's supposed to be Thor's like wife. I
Hela,
thought
the
at
goddess
sometimes,
of death, attacks with her infernal army.
but
Hela, goddess of death. At my touch, even a god must perish.
I thought her name was just Hell. But whatever. Maybe they changed it a little
Ball
bit
saved.
to be more less offensive. Because, like, when Thor in the comic books and the movie starts on Earth, he falls in love with an Earthling. I guess that's, yeah, Earthling.
He whose soul I claim may never escape my eternal embrace.
Asgard visited. Choose your destiny.
But the
I will
universe
treasure
attack.
the look on Odin's face once he learns of his son's demise.
This is
Death to
the same
enemies
issue of a
Asgard.
lot of 3D models going on and a lot of stopping of the gameplay for silly reasons. Why don't you just let me play pinball? That's all I want to do. I want to play good pinball. So, two factors there. Let me play and make it good. And they
Hurry up!
fail quite often on both of those factors. Come on. These right ramps are getting difficult, and I need to do that 6 more times in the
Hurry
spinner,
up.
I think, on the right.
Fantastic!
Wait, no, that one actually worked too. Interesting. Why did that work?
Amazing!
It's changing what I need to hit. Oh, good. That makes it easier. Maybe. Maybe that makes it easier? I'm losing temperature, which I think is effectively means I'm losing time.
Hurry up!
Go up that ramp.
Left kickback activated! Ball save activated!
There we go. That was nice. Come on, up this ramp. Nope. Nope, missed again.
Feel the power of winter, fallen god.
We ran out of health.
Asgard,
So we
the
lost.
golden realm.
Right kickback activated! Amazing!
And see, that's a prime example of, like, we got tons of
Golden
points in
apple
that
acquired.
example
Ymir
while
seems to
doing
be
that
stronger
mission.
than ever.
We kept the ball in play.
Among all 9 worlds,
From my perspective,
Asgard
that was
reigns
a
supreme.
total success. And yet we didn't do what the game wanted, so it was a
In
failure.
the name of Odin, the All-Father, may Asgard never
And
fall.
then if you're trying to get the
Golden apple
most
acquired!
score, maybe it's sometimes worth it to fail and then get more points instead of succeeding and not be able to do that
Ball
mode
save
anymore.
activated! Mighty! Golden apple acquired!
Just keep the ball
Behold,
into
the
play.
beauty of Asgard. I, Surtur, rise again!
Come on, up the Rainbow Bridge. One more
Asgard, the golden realm.
Golden apple acquired!
time. Score times 4.
Surtur stirs, my son. Only evil can come of this.
3
Among
more
all 9 worlds,
bumper hits
Asgard
and I'll
reigns
start that other
supreme.
mode.
Ball save activated!
Alright. Score times
Asgard
6.
visited! Choose your destiny.
Let's try the Destroyer in Asgard.
I will be the Lord of Asgard, and with the Destroyer armor, my goal is within reach!
All thy limitless fury shall come to naught before the power of Mjolnir!
So 3 health. I have to hit him when? Shoot the flashing lane to start the swinging. So I have to. It wants me to hit the targets on the right. They have sharp right just above the slingshots. And then hit the cross shot on the top left. And that's the one of the few shots I'm not very good at on this table. And you have 1 minute to hit it. I suppose it's worth mentioning that at least for a time there, if not still, they may have changed this back. Something happened, I'm not sure what, that made Odin decide that that Thor, now called Odin's son, or at least for that time, was not worthy to carry the title of Thor or hold the hammer, and they made a new Thor that was a female as a way to attract new audiences and do something a little different.
I will not falter.
And I guess the argument that I heard made, and it kind of makes
Asgard!
and a good argument,
Behold,
is if
the
they had
beauty
just
of
created
Asgard.
a new character that was female
Asgard,
and had the
the
same powers,
Golden Realm.
and we were going to do the same story as what they were
Golden
going forward
apple
with
acquired.
Thor. People
In
wouldn't
the
have
name
watched,
of Odin,
read the
the
comic.
All-Father,
There would have just been
may
no
Asgard
name
never
recognition.
fall.
So instead, they
Fantastic!
make the new character call them Thor, and then they take the old character and they change his name to Odin.
Asgard
And
visited.
you can,
Choose your destiny.
probably
The nightmare of Ymir is reborn!
probably
While
have
breath remains in me, I
Odin's
shall fight
comic
you!
if the Lady Thor works out. And it's slightly a valid argument. I mean, from that perspective. Of course it's a gimmick. Of course it's not going to last forever. But they're desperately trying to get new people to read comics, and the problem though is they just don't do the right things to get people to read comic books. In the sense that they don't, in movie theaters,
Nice
have
shot.
any connection to the comics.
Left kick
They
back
don't sell comic
activated.
books in movie
Right
stores,
kickback activated.
movie theaters after a Marvel movie. They don't have signs that say, check out your local comic book store, go to this website and we'll tell you where the closest one is, or we know where the closest one is, or usually there's at most 2 or 3 in a city, and that's probably a pretty big city. They don't treat their customers very good
Minor setback for the god of thunder.
once you are reading comics, because it's a very
Awesome.
expensive hobby. Look at that, we're game 2, 44 minutes in, and I got 51 million.
I welcome you to our family and our brotherhood.
I
Another
can't
great
say
day for Asgard.
I don't love this table. This table
Among all 9
is an
worlds,
awesome table to
Asgard
play.
reigns supreme.
There's no gimmick here. You would think that maybe doing the sandpaper
Ball save
gimmick or a spinner
activated.
gimmick would make sense, because Thor, at least in the old days, spun his hammer like he's doing now to fly. They stopped doing that. They didn't
In
do
the
that in the
name
movies,
of
of
Odin,
course.
the
Because
All-Father,
that's silly.
may Asgard never fall.
The demons of Muspelheim grow more powerful.
So
Back to the slime from whence you came, beast!
but I don't know
Surtur
enough
stirs, my
about
son.
Thor
Only evil can come of this.
and Asgard for it to really mean anything more. Like, I know Viking tradition and the Eye of Odin and stuff like that, but a lot of that probably doesn't
Golden
play a
apple
big
acquired.
role in the
Left
comic.
kickback activated.
Asgard, the Golden Realm.
While it's not incredibly easy to beat all of these missions, at least one of them is
Right kickback
almost
activated.
impossible to fail.
Kickback.
So you're gonna get that initial bonus of one finished mission.
In the name of Odin, the All-Father.
This is kind of what I've been
may
wanting
Asgard
on all these
never fall.
tables. Just make it easy on me.
Asgard visited. Choose your destiny.
Don't make me
Upon your defeat,
do
I will
5
be the
things to
mightiest
start
of
a
all
mission,
who inhabit the
then
Golden
5
Realm.
to
Nay,
15
evil one,
more things to
never
win
shall
the
you
mission,
defy the All-Father's rule.
and make
Mighty.
all those things really, really difficult.
By Hela.
I screwed that one up. Even when you have a bad run, you're getting like clean though.
By Mjolnir's might.
We're gonna look at the
Among all
the
9
local
worlds,
leaderboard, and it's
Asgard
gonna say
reigns
you have to
supreme.
have
Behold,
like
the beauty of
100
Asgard.
million to get top rank 1.
In the name of Odin, the
I
All-Father.
wouldn't be surprised
may
if that is
Asgard
the
never
scale.
fall. Nice shot.
It would be kind of
Golden
weird if
apple
this turned out
acquired.
to be just a
Left
table I'm really
kickback
good at
activated.
and nobody else is. It would be kind of amazing
All
if I
saved.
got the world #1 rank on something, but highly unlikely. I'd have to play a game 20 times better than what I usually do, at least.
Among all 9 worlds, Asgard reigns supreme.
Golden apple acquired.
Right kickback activated.
Asgard visited. Choose your destiny.
Destroyer, Brother's Duel, we'll start that again.
Upon your
we
defeat,
didn't
I will be the
finish
mightiest
that.
of all who inhabit the Golden Realm.
Nay, evil one. Never shall you defy the All-Father's rule.
Awesome.
So it's also a little weird with Odin and all this because
I will
they're
not falter.
effectively immortal characters. So it's not like Thor is the next line to be the leader, and even if he is next in
For
line,
Asgard!
it's only if something very magical happens and Odin dies, which he probably wouldn't.
I, Surtur, rise again. Never shall the god of thunder relent.
Awesome.
So that was a really bad playthrough, which puts us in a weird position.
I welcome you to our
Because,
family and our brotherhood.
That means if I get a 20-minute long, really good playthrough here, we may go 10 minutes over our recording. Yeah, it's hard to find things to be critical of. Some of the ramps are really steep. Some of the cross-shot ramp shots
the beauty of
are
Asgard.
kind of difficult.
Mighty.
But there's the right level of things happening right now.
All saved.
Everything seems like it does something when you hit it. If you hit a lane, something happens. If you hit a target, something happens.
Nice
Which
shot.
that's often missing. This looks and feels like a table you could easily adapt into a real world table, and it would be pretty good. But then the question then comes about, why is it like 1 out of every 20 tables
the
we play
Golden Realm.
is like this, and then the other 19 tables
Among all 9
completely
worlds,
different.
Asgard reigns supreme.
It's very confusing.
Asgard visited. Choose your
Different people
destiny.
working on it.
Upon your defeat, I
Different
will be the
people wanting
mightiest of
different
all
things.
who inhabit the
You would think
Golden
Marvel
Realm.
would want the
Nay, evil
same
one.
type
Never
of
shall you
tables
defy the
every
All-Father's
time.
rule.
Well, would
Fantastic.
have very little input on it, though.
Nice shot.
Left kickback activated. Awesome!
So Loki is winning here this time.
By Hela, nay! For Asgard! Back to the slime from whence you came, beast!
Fantastic!
Come, my child.
Double combo. Triple combo. I wonder if
Ball
it,
save
how far that would
activated.
have gone.
Golden apple acquired.
Probably for quite a while. Eventually it probably would have just said,
Fantastic!
like, max combo.
Golden apple acquired.
Come on.
Amazing!
I like that there's nothing on top of the slingshots distracting
Nice
me.
shot!
I'm not a huge fan of the serpent on the left. I like the animation there, but it is bouncing back and forth and being slightly
Fantastic.
distracting. A lot of these tables, I can blame a lot of bad play just on the fact that there's distractions all over the place.
Golden apple acquired.
If I was looking for some reason to blame my poor skill
Surtur
on there.
stirs, my son. Only evil can come of this.
It doesn't feel like there's
Asgard
too much of
visited.
an actual panel
Choose
going
your
on here.
destiny.
And see, every time
Upon
if you
your
want score,
defeat,
just do the
I
brother
will be
stool
the
first.
mightiest of all who inhabit the
Then we can
golden
try the other
realm.
ones.
Nay, evil one! Never shall you defy the All-Father's rule!
I haven't been lucky enough to
Amazing!
beat any of the other missions.
Left kickback activated.
Mighty!
Trying to defeat Loki.
Nice shot!
Awesome!
Keep on jackpotting this. I don't think Thor's taken any damage so far. So if I can...
Mighty!
Thor took a hit. But all I have to do is get up one more ramp and I'll win. Thor will win. And Thor and Loki seem to have this off
Amazing!
again, on again rivalry.
Perhaps I should destroy you now, Loki. I cannot attack one
that's
who flees
I don't
like a
think
spineless
as
jackal.
prevalent as it
Golden
is in the
apple
movies.
acquired.
Like in the movie, Loki is clearly the bad guy and stays the bad guy pretty consistently.
The demons of Muspelheim grow more powerful.
But I think eventually,
Nice
in
shot.
some situations, Loki turns around and turns out to be the good guy.
Asgard
or at least willing to
visited.
help the good guys.
Choose your destiny.
Back to
I
the
tire of you,
Destroyer.
brother. And now I shall use the armor to defeat you.
The destroyer.
So his
wants to
power's at
attack me.
50.
Why?
I want the... Maybe it was asking me to select which side the ball would come down. I want to hit the bumpers to lower his power. Of course I
I
failed.
will not falter.
We have one more ball, but we are already as long as we have been going in normal tables.
In the name of Odin, the All-Father.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna just
Asgard
lose this
never
ball on
fall.
purpose, but it is
Golden
a slight
apple
concern.
acquired.
Behold, the beauty of Asgard. Asgard, the
We don't
golden
see a lot
realm.
about Asgard in the movies. I don't know if we're gonna get too many proper Thor movies.
Fantastic.
The actor who played Thor was in
Awesome.
the 2016 remake of Ghostbusters. Maybe that will hurt his chances a little bit for another Thor movie. Maybe it will actually increase the chances because he won't be getting any more offers, as many other offers otherwise. How the Marvel Universe and the movies are all going to get packaged and what kind of Blu-ray sets you're going to get there is a slight interesting issue. That should every big character get a trilogy and then die, or just stop making movies? 3 movie package deals or 6 movie package deals are, I think, what they're signing now for the Marvel. I may just be making that up, but so you may end up doing 3 Avengers movies and 3 of your own individual movies.
Amazing! Left kickback activated!
We can't really have an issue
setback for the God
where
of Thunder.
the same actor spends their entire career playing one character. It just doesn't work nicely for the acting. So that was almost an hour. I have 4 minutes. It's 56 minutes right now, but we got 61 million, I believe, on our second game, not our first one. That adds to our other tournament our 0 tournament bonus, our other high scores, to give us a super score of 1,828. We now multiply that by 46 other tables we've played, or 46 tables in total. And if we only had friends with super score, this is where your wizard score goes insane. I hadn't even mentioned this until this point. We've been through so many tables I haven't even mentioned. Yeah, if you have a friend that has a huge super score, you can get a huge wizard score then. So that's a great reason for people to friend me on Steam, I guess. If you want to play this and you want to get a huge wizard score, doesn't take that much. Just have a lot of people that are willing to play a considerably large percentage of bad tables and at least once and get as good of a high score as you can. Spend about an hour on them. Each table, like me, it's actually quite an investment there, isn't it? But yeah, I liked Thor. I liked Thor, I guess, more than I liked Hulk, and I would say I may even like it a little bit more than I like Infinity Gauntlet, because Infinity Gauntlet was a little more difficult. Fear itself wasn't too bad either. For some reason, the Thor pinball tables are working out pretty well. I didn't really like Avengers or Civil War. Fantastic Four was okay. And Doctor Strange was okay. And that's pretty much it. The rest were pretty bad. Next Marvel table we do is Moon Knight, which is a fan favorite for a certain niche class of fans of Moon Knight. He's kind of a bit of an unknown. It would be interesting if they ever made a Moon Knight movie or TV series. But next recording, we're going to do Epic Quest. We're going backwards and forwards here. Epic Quest, and then Moon Knight, and then the Clone Wars, and then Ghost Rider, and then we will start on Shaman and work our way through this list as we toggle in between the Iron Man and final Boba Fett table. So 6 more recordings, sadly. When I say it like that, it's not as good, but 6 more recordings will be done with the last 2 Star Wars tables, and we'll only have to deal with Marvel and the remaining small unique tables that they made without licensing anything. But for the very next time, we are playing Epic Quest. Yes, that's what we're playing. That's it for this recording. Wait, we didn't look at anything. Oh,
Thor!
I am getting ahead of myself. Let's look at the high scores. We've been doing it every time. We might as well. So the leaderboard, we have 3 billion, then 1.6 billion, then 1.1 billion, almost even, 1,600,000,000, 600 million, 600 million, 541 million. Now what's weird about that is if I got 61 million, that is, if I just play the game 10 times better than what I did, much lower than the what seems like to be average 20 times better, if I just played 10 times better than what I did, I would be number 9 or number 8 on the all-time leaderboard. So it's believable that these scores are real. Even the 1.1 billion here, maybe even this, but then it starts to get a little crazy when you're talking 40 times better, that the top one person is twice as good as the top second person. That seems unrealistic. And then our super scores, those don't ever change. We have a lot of cheating people, and you can see now how their super score, if they cheat the leaderboards, they'll get high super scores. And then the reason why they're not particularly the highest pinball wizard scores is because while this guy, however you would pronounce that, has an incredibly high super score, this guy, Blue Mercury, probably has more friends on Steam with high super scores, and so that adds it all up together. Challenges, still no friends, Pinball King, and localized scores. Yep. I would have a difficult time filling in the localized scores simply for the fact that I would play 20-minute games each time I play, but I'm definitely, if I go back to any pinball table, if I'm not just completely done with Pinball FX and maybe pinball in general for a few months to maybe a year, coming back and playing this is definitely on the list of things to do. Yeah, but it will take me a while to fill it up just because it's so easy to get a nice high score. The local high scores, though, they only really expected you to get above 10 million. That was the number one score. Well, now we're done, so that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want a friend to follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.